Ian, about 10 days ago, I remember thinking, God, you made hard work of that. And I think that's the first thing that I said. You won 3-2, so here we are 10 days later. Ian, you made hard work of that. You won 3-2.
Yeah, we made hard work of that. I didn't think we started the game very well. I thought they started really well. First 20, 25, other than Cal's chance, we didn't really create too many big things, and they caused us a few problems, especially when they got some long throws, set pieces and a bit of sustained pressure. The goal kind of woke us up. It's not good that should be what kind of wakes us up. We should be already awake, but I think their goal woke us up and we score a really good goal, and then we go in not satisfied, but feeling like, okay, we can now kick on in this game at 2-1 up, and then I thought first part of the second half we were brilliant. We're so much more positive with the ball, much more dynamic. We move it forward quicker and create a lot of chances. Then probably we should put the game totally to bed. But when you don't, you can leave yourself open. They get a goal, and in the end, like you say, made hard work of it.
You said that goal woke you up, and I remember the goal in the second half against Aldershot, and we said the same thing.
Yeah.
It woke you up. Why does it feel like your team needs waking up at the minute?
I don't know that it needs to. I just think that we're a bit, a bit slow to start, a bit risk averse when we start. We're not playing the ball forwards with enough purpose early on in the game, and perhaps give the opposition a bit too much respect. I mean, I have to credit Wealdstone. I think they were excellent throughout the game. I thought they really gave us a good game. They really try and play. It's not a direct football by any means. They really try and pass the ball about and give us a different kind of problem. And when our pressing wasn't quite on it, and I thought they were just a bit more alive to the second balls in that first part of the first half. So I think we can be a lot more on the front foot when we're at home, certainly without the ball, and that'll help us with it.
How do you get your team starting a little bit quicker? Because I think I saw that, that's the 6th game tonight. You haven't scored or conceded in the first 30 minutes of any of those 6 games so far. So how do you get them starting quick?
But good question. That's $1 million question. But for me, it's also about the opposition. The opposition set up to try and frustrate us, and we have to be patient. We really have to be patient. We see that we're coming alive more in games the longer they go on. 5 goals in the second half against Barnet. We've got goals in the second half today, the same against Aldershot. So we're coming alive the longer the game goes on, because we have a lot of the ball and we make teams run a lot. So we also have to understand that keeping the ball is sometimes wearing the opposition down. Even if we're not always creating big chances, we've got to be patient. And so I do know that the longer the game goes on, sometimes it suits us because teams can tire when we control the game. But yeah, I would of course like to come out the traps a little bit faster and more positive.
It's another game where you score 3 and you have to score 3 to win it. It felt bonkers, to be honest with you, as a game. Commentating up there, it felt like anything could have happened. What's it like to stand in the touchline and manage that?
Getting used to it, to be honest, because we have a lot of games like this. But listen, when I came here, I said that I was going to attack games. I think the formation and the players that I put out today said we're going to try and attack and score goals. And again, we at home, and we score 3 goals at home in front of our fans, which is a great thing. We want to tighten up defensively. We want to be better without the ball. But if we can keep creating this volume of chances and keep putting away, 3 goals a game, of course we're going to be difficult to beat.
Of course, because you got the 3 points, we can stand here and we can jovially talk about this stuff, but I'm sure for their goals, their 2 goals, but particularly the one where they win the first ball, second ball and third ball in your penalty area. Talk to me about the defending this evening. Yeah,
that's a concern, and I think sometimes because, again, we have a lot of the ball and we want to be attacking, sometimes when we don't have the ball, sometimes I feel like our intensity drops a little bit, and it's just waiting for us to get the ball back so we can start playing again. And I want us to be much more proactive and more aggressive. I think all the games where we've been at our best is when we've been really aggressive and intense off the ball. So I think that's got to be a good start point for us to improve in those things.
Ruben Rodriguez goes down at one point. Incident off the ball. What did you see in that? Because it looked like it might have been an elbow.
I didn't. If I'm honest, I didn't have a clear view of it. So I can't really comment. I know the boy Alex had played out in Sweden, so I know him very well. He was at Östersund, and it's certainly not in his character to do anything like that. So I'd be surprised if it was intentional, but he could have caught him. But I don't think, for me, it wasn't a big incident.
Cal Roberts looked at his dazzling best at times tonight.
Cal was excellent, Cal was excellent, but for me I thought that Carl Wootton was absolutely outstanding, leading the line. I thought Matty Palmer was unbelievable, the amount of ground he covered and how composed he was with the ball. So I think we had some good performances out there, and it was good to see Cairo, Woods, Ruben, Cal all linking together. I thought at times when it clicked it looked good.